Hi, I'm Benny, one of the founders of Nect. My background is I'm a software engineer, and I've worked for more than a decade for the insurance industry. And what we found out is that 78% of the insurance want the digital channel, but only 8% of them are actually using it. And we tried to find out what is the reason, and the most prominent reason for that is the remote identity verification. Remote identity verification means you get the user finally to your customer portal, but at the end, in the next step, they have to verify their identity. And in this step, they lose up to 60% of customers simply because the user experience sucks. And why does it suck? Because the users want it now in an instant and don't want to wait. And why they do wait? Because regulated industries need high confidence in their customer's identity. And high confidence means a time-consuming and very complex process made by human agents. And this time-consuming process made by human agents is simply not now an instant. But the digitalization, not only for insurances or banks, but also for new business models like car sharing or scooter sharing, need a very good remote identity verification. But that leads to even a higher problem, because all these million identity verification made by human agents are leading to an even worse process, because the human agent have to wait, the user has to wait for the human agent. And furthermore, it's not only causing high waiting times, but also human agents are proven not to be secure. And that's why we came up with the first secure, no-wait remote identity verification. What we try to do is to combine the easiness of selfies with the most advanced security checks on the market, but all done only by the machine. And the process looks like that. The first step is the selfie video. During the selfie video, you record, you have to say 2 random words. And based on the lip and the facial movement, we figure out if it's a masked or a real live person. The second step is the recording of the front side of the ID card, and it's a video recording, not a photo. So we also verify the optical variable features like the holograms or the optical variable ink. Last step, if you use an ID card, is a backside. If you would have used a passport, you will already be done. But what you see now is that you verified your identity within 45 seconds. So that's not only very fast, but also very secure. But because in the back end of this process, you see a lot of checks, even more checks than any human agent can ever do. Obviously, we have the face recognition. Obviously, we have the liveness detection. But more important, we also can check deep fakes. And we, as I said, we also check the authenticity of the physical document based on holograms. All that is also patent pending. And based on the last 6 months with one of our largest customers, R&V, I can say we saved up to 75% of the costs, and also got 25% more users during this time frame, and it's also increasing a lot. The most prominent question I get is, how do we differentiate from all these other identity verification processes? First of all, the most known identity verification process is photo-based. So if you ever opened up an account with Coinbase or something like that, you've made a photo-based process. And a photo-based process is simply not secure because it's very easy to fake a photo, and it's also not allowed by the German regulators, but also by the European regulators according to the AML5 regulation. And on the other hand, we always said that it's not only about the security, it's always also about the user experience. And when you compare all our user ratings with all the competitors out there in the market, you can see that we really always took care about a good user experience. How do we done it? I'm pretty proud of our team, which has a very unusual mix of science people with user experience people, and we always took care that everything is made in-house. So we didn't bought a single line of code, it's all done by us. That lead to a very convenient process because we can really interact all in together. The market is huge. According to McKinsey, it's a $20 billion market, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot bigger than that. So that's it. Thanks for your time, and happy to talk to you afterwards.